morning, guys. This is close to my kind drive and talk and see how this turns out. If it shows up to my YouTube channel, it means that it all turned out well. Stopped doing this series for a while, but why not do it right now, I guess. What better time than now? So it's Sunday morning. It's the 10th of October, 10th, and I'm just going out, have a little drive on the Sunday, and not going anywhere outside town in the city because KL has quite beautiful roads actually and quite beautiful sceneries too. So with me is CL, a friend of mine who helped me out with a lot of my E30 and big encourager to classics. His name is Alfa Romeo. Beautiful. Just thinking that it's kind of like the Italian job, you know? Because this is the car they use for the Italian job, and that's the real Italian job. But that's such a lovely car though. Twin carburetor, sounds amazing. And what they say, the Italians started the idea of a sports sedan. The Germans made it better, and then the Japanese in the 90s, so the 80s, they mass produced sports sedan. So that's where it all began. To thank the Italians for inspiring the 3 Series, for example. Yeah, beautiful car. So I'm taking you guys on a little bit of a journey. We're going to go to Taman Tugu first. Very narrow path. We've got big cars, maybe a little bit difficult. A small car like this would be great. So yeah, this format will be talk and drive. I'll talk as when I talk, or just drive, just enjoy the sceneries. Since we're on the topic of talking, and my Mini, to be honest, when I first saw this Mini, I fell in love with it. But I thought to myself, I wouldn't own this car for a long time because just a random thought. I'll own it for a few years and sell it later. But after driving it and owning it for now close to 6 months, I don't want to sell it. It's so cute. I mean, what else can replace this experience? And the rack top, oh, it's lovely. It handles extremely well and very naughty. Alright. So we just departed Damansara Heights, we're heading to Taman Tugu. We're going to be a little bit careful because there's a lot of cyclists around as well. This is a beautiful place, not a lot of people know about. I mean, we always talk about traveling, going overseas, but this lake garden is actually incredibly beautiful. Morning! This is saying hi to bystanders. Why not share some love? Oh, it's really busy now. Really, really busy now. When everyone talks about driving, we always think about toge, driving good twisty roads and corners. There are different types of driving to be enjoyed as well, like this. This is a form of enjoyment as well. Just taking in the scenes, checking out what's happening in the town. Everyone's out cycling and jogging here. I think people find it really amusing to see 2 classic cars. Alfa Romeo and then the Mini. I always wish we have a little bit of a private circuit, and then we can take the Alfa and the Mini and recreate that scene in the Goodwood Festival Festival of Speed, right? And then you have this classic Mini, and then this Alfa Romeo chasing one another. And it's so cute because the Alfa will be super planted and the Mini's rear is sliding everywhere. Because there's two, and the funny thing is, the both of them are really like keeping up to each other. Both probably very good drivers. I don't know who they are, but both very different and quite opposite handling characteristics. Can't be more opposite. The Alpha is a front wheel engine, you know, sports car, but into a sedan setup, and you know, with quite a sophisticated suspension compared to the Mini, right? With the Mini, you have torsion beam, you have front wheel drive, and that's why the rear is like sliding everywhere. Very opposite in terms of their characteristic. We're having a little bit of traffic here. This is the Taman Tugu Nursery main entrance. This is where you go in and go and hike. Those of you interested in hiking. Alright, clear roads ahead. Very tight roads. Yeah, so if you're planning to come here, you better bring a small car, because you've got a car like Aston Martin or Ferrari, or maybe even a 5 Series, you might struggle a little bit with this road. The first part, not really, but you'll be fine. Morning! What I love most about this Mini is that everyone seems so happy to see this car. Oh, me included. You know, I'm getting so much smiles, hellos, you know, compared to my Spider. You know, this one is so much fun. End of Taman Tugu. There's much more to be explored by foot, but on car, that's kind of like it's a little route. Quench your driving thirst. Yeah. Lovely day. A lot of I get it. We have a lot of different circumstances in Malaysia. A lot of Malaysians who want to stay in Malaysia, but weather like this, mornings, you know, and nature. It's beautiful. There's a lot of things to explore in here. I always feel that you don't have to wait for the right time to go and enjoy something. You know, there's no perfect time to do it, because the only time you have is now. Like doing this video, the only time I have is now. So the best out of it isn't. See how well my navigation skills are. Alright, just entering into KL City area, and we're gonna try to get ourselves to the Twin Towers. Let's take a look at the Twin Towers. Got an icon in Malaysia, right? Gotta see it. Those of you who are not from Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur became where most of the trading was happening when we were being colonized, because it's not really the center of trading. It's kind of a bit more different. But it wasn't always a city or town. If you remember our history books, Malaysians, this used to be a mining area, tin mining. Tin was a big thing. So in fact, the word Kuala Lumpur Kuala means kind of like town. Lumpur means mud, city of mud. So yeah, we were used to be a mining town over here, and now turned to a city. Quite extraordinary, isn't it? Coming to the city brings so much memories back. My first job was actually in a hotel, in Shangri-La Hotel, and I remember staying in Titi Wangsa, which is Pekaliling. Sorry, not Titi, it's called Titi Wangsa Central, that's the property name, and then I stayed in Pekaliling, and I used to take the monorail to work every single day. I had a Honda City, but I regretted having a car because I hardly drive it. I take the monorail to work every single day because the parking is too expensive for me back then, and the monorail just does a better job of getting me back and forth, actually faster. Some precautionary, signs. Just letting people know that, hey, Mini is coming. Yeah, I remember. A good reflection point. I remember I was earning around 2008 before tax, and I was kind of proud of myself to sort of be able to survive with that money and still did bodybuilding, because I was in bodybuilding back then, so I had to eat a lot of food, supplements, whatnot, gym memberships, trainers. I'm actually really proud of myself, because I could survive on that amount. Yeah. Wow, so surreal. That's 2010. It's more than 10 years. 10 years since I graduated. And yeah, I used to earn, I know, okay, I know in comparison some people might earn way less than me. And I'm really blessed to earn that income. Actually, I'm quite blessed to earn 2,800 ringgit for my first job. But in retrospect, I was really proud of myself. I could take care of myself. I could pursue my hobby at that point, which was bodybuilding. Competed. Didn't win anything. I knew bodybuilding wasn't for me. Yeah, I'll put a picture over there. Show you a few. I was camera shy last time, so I just take picture of my body. I know it sounds wrong, but yeah, I competed last time, and you see I just cut off my head every time I take a picture. Yeah. Wow, that's an X5M. Proper one. Nice. Yeah, I remember working really hard, and my attitude towards work was I'll just do the most at work. Just work as hard as I can, and I tried to do things outside of my job. You know, for example, I was a supervisor or a receptionist, and I would step up to handle complaints, because I thought to myself, if I want to be a manager, I've got to start acting like one. And lo and behold, I was practicing something that was taught in a lot of personal development courses. It's not fake it till you make it. You know, it's called act as if. You know. And yeah, and before I knew it, I was a duty manager in the hotel. And duty manager is somebody who would answer all the complaints and anything that happens in your 8-hour shift. It's your responsibility because you represent the hotel as the manager. Let's say hi to this guy. Love your exhaust, man. Love your engine. Proper. Thanks. Huh? Yeah. Starting rooftop. Yeah. What's your the Kaina? Yeah, I this is a refurbished Yeah, so a bit newer lah. Thanks. Hardly see your car around with the X5M. Yeah, very rare, very rare. All right, take care, man. Have a nice day. Sometimes you just meet people and then you just say hi and you know, spread some positivity. You know, sometimes we think that meet somebody, we gotta have I hope you can hear that. Just, you know, meet people, say hi, and then you might think that, oh, what's the point? You don't get anything. Oh, you spread some positivity. Isn't that something? You know, you might not gain something, but the community, you know, we share something. And who knows? Because you're so nice to someone, and they go home, they feel more compelled to treat someone else nicer. You know, so you know, it always starts off something like that, and it's not. Again, it's not for the expectation for that, but it's the idea to understand that there is a net positive as a community. And sometimes you gotta stop thinking as just us, you know. Think of us as a community. You know what? The best part about giving joy, you get joy. Joy is infectious, right? So I always have an outlook that, you know, greet the waiter, well, for the hotel life, right? Smile the waiter, smile the auntie at the counter, you know? Say hi to people. Because why not? And it's a great way to get good service. We realize that people who treat us nicer once we work in the hotel, we treat them nicer as well. Because you want to. It's human to reciprocate kindness, right? Whoa! Yeah, it's bumpy. Alright, so being around KLCC, it's a very lovely spot over here. The second hotel I used to work is Traders Hotel, which is here. Yeah, I got transferred here after being duty manager. Yeah, talking about being when I was being a manager is act as if. A lot of people keep asking, oh, what's the payoff when I do this? What do I get? Don't think about the payoff sometimes. You know, just act as if. You know what I mean? Like, fine, do it because. Sorry, I'm being distracted a little bit by the beautiful scene. Act as if, because you know, don't what ifs, buts. You know, if I can get this, whatever. No, just do it. Do something because you want to do it. That's it. You know, and I think in life there's a lot of how to, what to, what do I get, and all this. It's kind of like the what I call it is the thing that arrests your creativity. You know, because you're going to create something, right? Let's say you want to start a business, right? I want to start a business. Oh, what if? You know, and it's okay to ponder in those questions sometimes, but if you give it too much energy, it becomes analysis paralysis. You know. So if you want to be, let's say, a business owner, start being one. You know, even though you don't have a business, start talking like one. You know, go and do research like one, right? Yeah. So we're done with the KLCC tour. I'm gonna go down to Mayors Hill. A little bit of highway miles. In this car, 70 feels really fast. I'm probably at 70 right now. Yeah, I'm 70 right now, yeah. 70, 75-ish. Feels kind of fast. You know what I really like about slower cars like this? It feels more fun to drive a slow car fast, to drive a fast car slow. Don't get me wrong, I love my Spider, I love modern cars. It's a different kind of fun. Look at this view, man. Oh my god. I really hope the camera can catch it. Lovely. done Sunday driving around the city. Absolutely should, especially when you don't live in KL City itself. It's amazing, and it's void of all the traffic. Even before COVID, Sunday mornings are really quiet. So much to explore in the city. You don't have to go. In fact, going out of town gets busy during Sundays. So, you know, pack your bicycle, grab your sneakers, you know, drive into the city really early, 7 o'clock, get some few rounds around the city, find somewhere to hike, Taman Tugu. There's a bird park, there's a butterfly park. So much to explore, right? And we're just touching this side of the Golden Triangle, and there's so many other places to visit. I'll take you somewhere that it's worth visiting as well. It's called Mears Hill. It's called Taman Tugu. There's a lot of hiking spots over there as well. Taman Tugu is they call it Canning Hills. So you see one of the most expensive properties in KL. A lot of old money, old families live there. Yeah. Hope you're enjoying driving around with me. I'm just rambling on and just sharing this little space with you. If you enjoy it, just hit the like button for me and subscribe to my channel. I do a lot of stuff on my channel right now. Basically, it's just a channel to capture my passion of cars and vlogs like this. So you can see a lot of car wash recently because something that I never really showed people was my love for washing cars. I really do enjoy that whole therapeutic process. I think it's a I don't call it art. It's a form of, you know, appreciation to the car. And I do want to share that with people. You know? So if you do like watching someone wash car ASMR mode, you know, just pop into my channel. You can see some stuff. The last car I did was Ford Focus RS. Before coming up, ASMR versions of cars. I try to do more documentaries now on restoring cars, but there's so many contents that I want to do. You know, and that's kind of my struggle as well. There's so many contents. I like washing cars. I like documenting restoring cars. I like trying out new cars. And also Bobby and the team from Horizon lets me test drive new cars and do a review from time to time. I do like, and that's all I have in my channel right now. And I'm opening up a new channel called #IDML, I Design My Life, and that's going to be more classroom style and we're sharing more of concepts of mindset and money. So I believe that we can live the life that we want. All we got to do is to master these two things, mindset and money. And I want to dedicate that channel for it because I realize in YouTube, if you do too much content, it kind of downs your algorithm and the distribution rate. You know. So if I just keep putting more variety in my channel, it's gonna not bode well for the distribution. I'm gonna do a new channel. Yeah, so stay tuned for that. I'm really kind of split because there's so little time and so much I want to do. And yeah, IDML is something I guess is very close to my heart because a lot can change in a couple of years. Although in 2011, 12 I was earning, up until 2013 I was working in a hotel. 2014 I quit my job and started my entrepreneurial journey. A lot can change in very little time. So if you're watching this, you're thinking like, oh, I want to get this car, that car. A lot can change in very little time. If you want to believe it, because it took me 3 months after quitting my job into my new venture to be broke. It took me another 6 months. I'll go chronologically, right? So 3 months getting my new venture. I couldn't pay my credit card bills. I was broke, and then 4th month was my month I said, If I don't figure this out, I'm going back to work. And I put myself to the challenge to learn as much as I can. I was begging people who are doing well to teach me. You know, I said I better give it my all, right, before I give up, right? So I gave 100%. Remember having like getting 2,000 ringgit of credit card debt. I didn't know how to solve it. And I had less than a few $100 in my bank account. That was the third month. Then fourth month, I made my first 5-figure in my life. Never made 5 figures in my life. My bonus was 8 figures or something like that when I was working in the hotel. Yeah. And then fifth month, right? I cleared all my debt. And then in the 8th month, I was making in 1 month what I would make in 1 year. And then on the 9th month, I received my first BMW, which is a 1 Series, on my birthday. And that was December. What a lot can change in a few months, and that didn't stop. And the 10th one, I went to explore and start a business in India. Made a declaration to everybody, my family, my team, my mentor, even my CEO, the chairman of the company that were distributing products from. It's Japanese, and so Shiro, we're going to Japan. That's why we're going to India. And then, it was a tough struggle in India. 6 months was so tough. And then, lo and behold, 14 months we launched the business in India. And then today we're doing around 6.5 in a very approximate average a month. 6.5 million US dollars for sales per month. I take a small portion of it. But what I'm trying to say, guys, is that a lot can change in a short period of time. Sometimes we gotta put ourselves to the risk, to the challenge, and sometimes we just forget about risk and challenge. We gotta believe that it's possible. You gotta believe in it and make the decision. Commit. Commit to it. Yeah. If and there's nothing wrong being employed, guys. That's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is that if you don't like, if your vehicle is not giving you, the speed or giving you the endurance to go to where you want to go, then you got to change your vehicle. Period. Right? But if you're happy with your employment, then it's good. I'm not pro. Some of the motivational speakers or you always say like, employees being a bad. I mean, it's everyone different strokes for different folks. I know some people are very happy being employed. A lot of joggers today. I'm kind of jogging as well, just different mechanisms. Taking the morning dew, it's beautiful. How long have I been speaking? Almost half an hour. I planned this video to be half an hour or 40 minutes. Yeah, we're gonna arrive in our final destination for this little trip, which is like Mayor's Hill. So nippy. It's like a freaking go-kart, front-wheel drive go-kart. And what I love the Mini, it's not just the way it drives, it's the story behind it as well. Back in the days, in the 50s, 60s, there's no transverse engine. Meaning to say the engines were all pointing straight and all the power goes to the rear wheel, and that's how it works. And Sir Alec, which was the founder or the first designer for Mini, gotta slow down a bit for John to catch up. He wanted to fit a very small car, so he tried to to build this. He proposed this. He dropped the car, you know, in a piece of paper, and then he tried to fit an engine in it, engine and gearbox. Now, because they wanted to clear space behind, so they can't have the axle, the all the powertrain to go back, so everything has to be in front. So he created the engine as transverse, which was crazy. No one did it back then. And not only that, the second thing that he did was that to fit the gearbox in front. So the gearbox actually sits underneath the engine and they share the same oil. And then voila, you got the birth of the Mini. And a lot of people would think like, oh, it's a small car, it wouldn't be fast, wouldn't be great, because back then, you know, it was coupes and cars were all wheel drive, front engine. And to prove them wrong, you know, they organized a drive around the track for all the Minis, for all the journalists, and a lot of them love it. A lot of them didn't want to get out of the car. So in a way, as cute and as iconic his look is, you know, most people like it for his look, the Mini represents technological advancement, and more of that, the spirit of creativity, of believing in what you do. And Sir Alec certainly did that for this car. I'm so proud of it, and I'm so proud to own one of these fine machines. And I think that's the reason probably I want to keep this car for a long time, because it represents that, you know. It's more than just a car. Yeah, being persistent, you believe in your own product. And here we are, we're arriving at the top at Mayor's Hill. Oh my god, there's so many people over here. Wow, so many people here. Okay, looks like we're not gonna have a stop over here. I think we can't stop here, bro. Damn crowded. Wanna go have a coffee? You want VCR or Fika? Huh? Sorry? Alright, let's go VCR lah. Yeah. What? Good question. 7:30. VCR should be open already. VCR in Bangsa. Yeah. You wanna go first or I go? Okay. So the Mini won the race lah. No lah, in the Goodwood was the Alpha. Morning. Yeah, so that's Taman Tugu. I really wanted to go down and take a few shots with both these cars, but I think we have to drop by to VCR and then yeah, do a shot with them. Yeah, so guys, this is probably the end of the video. I'm gonna go to my favorite coffee shop, VCR in Bangsa. It's VCR in Galloway. If you guys like coffee, go and get it. It's amazing. One of the best coffees I feel in KL. Nice menu as well. So if you enjoyed this, please give me a like button and then subscribe to the channel. Hey, I'm getting thumbs up. I'm getting some likes from some people. Right, and yeah, oh, so much happiness and positivity early this morning. Let me see, where is faster? I go this way. If I go that way, I can go faster. I think I'm just gonna leave the last few minutes just to drive. You know, a lot of people like to swap engines for the Mini. I think it's a shame because the engine itself is such a it represents that innovation at that era. Technological advancement at its best. I tell you what, the car this light, you don't need more power. It's pretty damn rapid, as you can see now. It can be driven hard if you want to. A strong engine, really strong engine, 1.3, 1.275, whichever you call it. There's something about the Mini that makes you want to drive very naughtily. Very naughty. There's something about it, just, it's so naughty, you know? Yeah, it's so... I don't know, I think it's the direct steering feel and there's almost no body roll. It's a little bit, but, you know, something like that. Maybe it's a rear torsion beam. It's the spirit of the Mini. It's, you can drive it naughtily. It wants to be driven naughtily. All the new Minis are like that. Alright, we're in Bangsa right now. And I'm gonna go to BCR. Anyways, we're already at destination, so thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna sign up for real this time. Thanks for watching, as always. Keep it 100%. Love you guys, and peace out.